friends have invited us over to help clean up. They've got a whole bunch of trailers and steel that they want to get rid of, and we're going to load it up and haul it home for projects around the homestead. So we could have brought our own equipment, but we wanted to have as much trailer space as possible, so we rented from the local rental store, and that gave us a lot more room on the trailer. The advantage of the equipment is it saved a ton of time and a lot of backs, being able to do all the heavy lifting with the equipment.
Yep, I still owed $25,000 on that when Reinhardt kicked me out of the service station. I had to go in there with a cutting torch and cut that.
Cut all that stuff out of there.
Yeah, and it just broke my heart. I went and paid the service, went up to the bank, paid them off $25,000, and then I walked back with a cutting torch and just cut it apart. Oh. That's that, you know, that corral right there. Yeah. That's the rail that the car wash went up and down on.
Oh, really?
Well, you know, that's 100.
How long ago was that?
In 1980 something.
So
1981 or 82. Scott went on his mission in '79, I think, and it was while he was on his mission I got kicked out.
Well, you know what? I think if we keep the horses out there another 5 years, you'll have your money's worth.
Oh, it's well. I just look at it and say that's a $125,000 corral.
That's tough.
But you know, I was telling Ken Pierce the other day. It's funny the different roads you take in life. You know, some are good, some are bad, and the decisions that you make, some are good, some are bad. Yeah. But I says, I used to have the hatred in my heart for Reinhardt so bad that it just ate on me. I says, but you know what? I wouldn't be here in Mesquite right now riding with Ken Pierce if he hadn't have kicked me out of that service station. You know,
yeah, so there's some good to be found in every battle.
And I says I wouldn't be in Island Park. You know, maybe, you know, I'd be someplace else, but I wouldn't have.
You wouldn't have been.
I wouldn't have had the friends and the people I've met if I would have kept that station. Because I was making big money, and I could have went down the wrong road real easy probably, because I was making so much money out there at that service station.
So it may have been a blessing.
Blessing in disguise.
Yeah,
right. I don't know. But you know, the different channels that you always go through, you wonder, why did I go down this way?
Yeah.
What brought me down this way? I'm happy the way it all turned out. But there for a while, I had real bad heart feelings.
That's hard not to, is it?
Yeah. But it's all forgotten now, because I had a different point of view after thinking, oh, I wouldn't be riding here with Kent Pierce, you know. Here we are riding down the road, and me fishing with Steve up there in Island Park. None of that would probably ever came about.
Yeah.
If that bad experience hadn't took place. Anyway.
So this has been a fantastic trip. We were able to help out some friends and clean up some stuff, and we'll take home some real treasures. The mixer's gonna need a little work, but for mixing concrete and mortar and whatever we need for projects around the homestead, we've got that now. We've got the little trailer, and we'll be working on a little chicken tractor so we can drag that around the property. And then there's a whole bunch of random steel and cable that we can cut up and weld together and build other things around the homestead. I'm not sure what those projects are, but it's really nice to have steel for cutting and welding. Please subscribe and follow along with us as we take all this stuff home and work on future projects. And be sure to comment below. We'd love to hear from you and know what you think.